Astrology for the week of June 3rd. We have a new moon coming this week. It's beautiful. There's a lot of magic this week. There's a little bit of depth this week. There's some releasing going on the first part of this week. So it's the dark phase of the moon, right? It's the letting go phase of the moon headed toward that new beginning on Thursday. So something really good, especially with all these transits with Sedna, with Pluto, with Eris yesterday, conjunct Mars. I talked about that in the previous video. If that's singing like chaos, discord, doing a little bit of reflective questions and journaling on what's not working in your life so that you can get to deeper truths, that's in yesterday's video. But those sorts of deeper things for the first part of this week are really, really good, really powerful of just shedding, right? It's the shedding phase of this moon cycle. It's also very much about highest timelines, your highest timeline, highest trajectory, true north, your north node. But feel into this. This is a fun practice, especially as we head into this new moon. Your north node from this moment in time, your highest timeline from right now, like treating right now as 0 point. This is 0 point, right? The trajectory that you were maybe on a week ago or 2 months ago before eclipse season and all of these wild transformative energetics that we've been in the last 2 months, the trajectory that you were on may not be the trajectory you're on now. This is one of the greatest things we can do. This is the number one practice that I would say to do for this week heading into this new moon. And on the new moon, which is on Thursday, right? Is to really find ways to come to that 0 point in yourself. Meditate to that spot, walk with that. If you don't know how to do it, we do it in membership this month. We just did it on the 1st. That was our big deep dive, was working one with a lot of love because Venus is also conjunct this new moon. There's a lot of love, heart healing. We also have Hygeia conjunct Chiron this week on this new moon, right? So it's stunning magic. Hygeia, Kundalini, goddess of miraculous healing. Venus being on the new moon, new loves. I talk about this in the podcast that'll come out tomorrow. That's on the new moon. But talk about how it's this like moment in time where we can magnetize in new loves. We can take current loves to the next level. There's a lot of energy right around this love, like love, and it can be self-love. It can be love of life. It can be, it's like, what is the next greatest expression of your love as in relation to your highest timeline? Feel into that. That's powerful. We do that in Bones. So if you're like, Sabrina, this sounds all great, but I don't know how to do that, or I want a guided way to do that, or I want to try something new, right? Go try Bones for a month. Dive into this. It's a 2-hour workshop directing you right into this territory. But I'll keep going because I got a couple more things that might help you out here in this conversation, is feeling into your highest timeline, highest trajectory, not just about career goals, or when we think purpose, we sometimes think about the thing that makes us money, right? Like, what is your purpose? What is your true north? Think about it in terms of what fills my heart. That's the alignment that's being asked right now with these highest timelines, highest trajectories from this 0 point. Like right now, what is your highest timeline, highest trajectory? Holding both, ready for this? Both purpose, right? Purpose, the thing that we normally think about around purpose, right? Purpose, what am I here to build? What am I here to create? What am I here to give, right? Around that. And then around love. What kind of love do I want to experience? What kind of love do I want to give? What kind of love do I want to receive? What kind of atmospheres do I build to give and receive the love that really fulfills me? What people do I call in? What people do I release so that I can move to my highest timeline around love? Venus is really, really loud right now, and she's saying, do not deny the feminine. Do not deny the feminine purpose for being here, which is all about relationships, connections, love. And Venus also has this wild capacity for love alchemy, alchemy through love. the energy of love. I can love, and this level of love, it's a high level Venusian love. It's not like the conditional love, right? It's not like what we think of like human love. It's high level. And this is a level of love that any of us can work with. Any of us can open to this. Any of us can, channel this through ourselves into our lives. But it's a way of working with this high level alchemy love that will change a relationship from one form to another. And it's always in the higher expression, right? Coming in a next right relationship to that relationship, next right relationship. And that's one of the greatest energies to work with around Venusian energy, around the sacred feminine. And this is so loud and it's so alive. Chiron and Hygeia really add to it, and they open up the doors for big healing, big heart healing, big relationship healing. Again, if you don't know how to work with this Venusian love alchemy, we do it in bones, right? We do it in membership. This is what we do when we get together, is we work with all of these current energies. So if you're like, just type bones below. We'll shoot you a link you can feel into if it's for you or not. But it might even give you just some ideas on more practices going there and checking it out. Okay. So let me feel for anything else around this week. This new moon, really want to encourage all of us to very, very, very much, and this is every new moon, but this one feels particularly potent for creating new chapters, planting new seeds, for stepping into new timeline, really these next couple of days, dropping the baggage, drop the weight, drop whatever it is that you've been carrying from an old timeline, an old trajectory, an old pattern, an old way of thinking, and coming into this moment in time, right now, my highest trajectory, holding both my purpose and my love, holding both my masculine purpose and my feminine purpose, right? Yeah, it's really stunning this week, really stunning. So typing bones will get you access to that workshop, access to membership. Super happy for you to just come and try it out for a month. Do this practice. It was powerful. It was one of my favorites ever. And I did not see us working in that way at all. And the podcast on the new moon comes out tomorrow. So that'll be episode 239. When it comes out, it's not out yet, so we can't get you there yet. But tomorrow, Tuesday, it will come out. All right. So much love to you all, and just super grateful for all the comments y'all left on yesterday's video. Just like suggestions and things that you want to hear in videos. I'm so crazy grateful. Y'all came up with some awesome ideas, and we implemented one of them immediately, which were journal prompts. So you can also kind of look back on posts from yesterday potentially and see the journal prompts, depending on where you're watching this. If it's on Instagram, you'll see the journal prompts. Facebook, you'll see the journal prompts. If you don't see them because you're maybe on like TikTok or YouTube or somewhere, maybe just look around for our Instagram page. We're kind of taking things up to the next level where we really want to weave a lot of magic into our different avenues of where we get to share, where we get to be with you all. And I'm crazy grateful. It is a co-creation, and crazy grateful. Super happy to hear anything in the comments. I'm still in comments and loving up everything, and so crazy grateful for you all. Okay. Oh my gosh. Have an amazing week. Definitely check out that new moon episode when that comes out tomorrow, and maybe have a think about coming into membership if you're not already there. And if you are already there, enjoy the workshop if you weren't there with me live on the first. Okay. Huge love to you all. I will see you soon.